Magnus Carlsen is a force to be reckoned with on the 64 squares. His chess prowess is legendary, and his understanding of the game is second to none. From an early age, he demonstrated an exceptional talent that earned him the title of Grandmaster at just 13 years old, making him one of the youngest in history. Carlsen's mastery lies in his unparalleled versatility. He is a modern chess genius, with a deep understanding of both classical and hypermodern openings. His opening repertoire is vast, allowing him to adapt his strategy and play a wide range of positions with precision and creativity. What sets him apart is his endgame virtuosity. Carlsen's endgame technique is awe-inspiring, often squeezing out the tiniest advantages and converting them into victories, even against the most formidable opponents. Additionally, Carlsen's unrivaled intuition and decision-making under pressure make him a fierce competitor in rapid and blitz formats. He possesses an uncanny ability to find resources in complicated positions, leaving his adversaries astonished. Magnus Carlsen's mental tenacity and unyielding determination further cement his greatness. He fearlessly seeks imbalances and exploits opponents' weaknesses, making him a true chess phenomenon. However, he does have his weaknesses as well. And his weaknesses were exposed by a female chess player not long ago. Enter Judit Polgar. Judit Polgar, the Queen of Chess, is a Hungarian chess prodigy and one of the most remarkable players in the history of the game. Born in 1976, Judit showed an extraordinary talent for chess from a young age, following in the footsteps of her older sisters, Susan and Sophia, who were also chess prodigies. Her rise to prominence was meteoric, as she earned the title of International Master at just 12 years old, and shortly after, at 15, she became the youngest Grandmaster in chess history at the time, breaking Bobby Fischer's long-standing record. Judit Polgar is renowned for her fearless and aggressive playing style, which allowed her to defeat numerous top-ranked male players, including former world champions Garry Kasparov, Anatoly Karpov, and Vishy Anand. Her accomplishments shattered the gender barrier in chess, proving that women could compete at the highest level. Polgar's exceptional endgame skills and tactical acumen are hallmarks of her game. She possesses an innate ability to calculate deeply and find brilliant combinations on the board. Her opening preparation is also top-notch, making her a well-rounded and formidable opponent in all aspects of the game. Throughout her career, Judit Polgar consistently ranked among the top players in the world, reaching a peak rating of over 2,700 ELO. Her impact on the chess world goes beyond her impressive results, as she has been an inspiration to countless female players, showing them that they can reach the pinnacle of chess success. The biggest highlight of Polgar's career was when she defeated Magnus Carlsen in just 19 moves. Don't believe it? Well, let us tell you all about it. The game is a 3-minute blitz game, so the stakes are extremely high. The big mistake which Carlsen makes is that he underestimates his opponent. Polgar starts the game by moving her pawn, to which Magnus replies by moving a pawn of his own. Polgar moves another pawn of her along with one of her knights. This wasn't the first meeting between the two, because Carlsen had already defeated Polgar when the two met a few years ago. Would this game have the same outcome? We will have to wait and see. The funny thing is that after Polgar's loss all those years ago, she wrote down what she did wrong so that she wouldn't repeat the same mistake again. If she played Carlsen again, that is. And as fate would have it, the two of them locked horns once again. Coming back to the game, the two of them were exchanging moves and trying to trap each other with their knights after the pawns were moved. Carlsen is still relaxed because he thinks that this is going to be an easy game and he'll probably defeat her again. He doesn't know what's coming. Polgar brings her queen out in order to make this game even more interesting. Carlsen brings both his knights out in the offensive to make sure he gets some comfort in the center of the board. This is because Polgar is the one dominating in the center, and that could be the reason Carlsen ends up losing the game. One grave mistake which the world champion makes is that he moves one of his knights to the rim of the board. This is bad news for Carlsen, who even confesses mid-game that he's made a big mistake. This is because a knight present at the edges of the board can only make a limited number of moves. This move is the reason Carlsen ends up throwing the game to Polgar. Polgar delivers an incredible move where she moves her bishop in between the pawn and bishop. It is also flanked diagonally by the queen. Carlsen knows that he is trapped big time here, because if he takes out Polgar's bishop with his queen, then his king will be checked. Polgar moves her bishop and knights towards his pieces, and that proves to be a little too much for Carlsen. As she moves her knight to e4, this is when Carlsen admits that he has lost. As Polgar makes this move, Carlsen laughs it off and resigns because he knows he can't do much without his queen. The game finally ends with a victory for Polgar, who ends up taking revenge for the time Carlsen beat her in a tournament. The world champion might not have had his best game, but he got outsmarted on this one by Polgar.